everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by to listen to me. My name is Daisy. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're beautiful, welcome. And to all my oldest, thank you so much for always coming back. So in today's voice narration, I am going to be talking to you about the European Union Blue Card. Okay, so this is practically a way in which you can get a job and be able to live and work legally in any of the European Union countries. Okay, so the European Union Blue Card is a work and resident permit for people that are not from the European Union region. All right, so I'm going to be explaining to you how you can begin your journey to begin to apply for jobs. But before we go into that, it is important for me to tell you one or two things here and there for you to know, so you are aware or you know, okay, how qualified you are to begin this journey. Okay, so it might interest you to know that language is not required in terms of applying for any of the jobs. Okay, no language requirements. All right, and it is also very vital that you know that whether or not you have experiences or experience, it doesn't matter for as long as you have a type of qualification. Okay, for example, it might even be a vocational course you went for, but you have a qualification for it, but you don't have experiences yet. It is okay, you are absolutely qualified to apply into any of those jobs. Okay, because they believe, or it is a general belief that as long as you went to school for something, you studied through it, you should be able to apply what you studied into your job. Okay, so that is why experiences are not mandatory, but it is important as well, very important as well, but not mandatory in this case. Okay, so it is also absolutely beautiful to know that whether you have experience, you can also have your experiences and also have your qualifications. You are absolutely good to go in terms of applying for various jobs. Remember, I said even if you don't have experiences, but you have a type of qualification, certification, you can apply into any of the jobs. Okay, so if you have your experiences and then you have your certification, you are even super good to go. Okay, so now let's move ahead. Like I said before, it could be like you have a vocational certification. You can have as low as a vocational certification. You can have a degree, undergraduate, masters, and PhD, whatever level of degree that you have. You are very, very good to go as long as you have something. Okay, it can be as low as a vocational certification up until PhD. You are welcome. Okay, so there is no how do I put it now, it is not only limited to people who have the highest degrees in life. What I'm trying to say is you can have as low as a vocational certification, and then you are very good to go to apply into any of those jobs. Okay, so another interesting thing about this process is that this can practically, when you get your job, like I said, I'm going to explain to you how you can begin to apply for jobs, where you can begin to apply for jobs as well. So when you're able to get a job, and then you are, definitely your documents, after you reach a consensus with an employer, you reach an agreement with an employer would send you all the documents you need to process your work permit from your home country. Let's assume you are in your home country. The employer who has employed you, seen you, liked you, interviewed you and liked you, will give you certain documents for you to process your work permit from your home country. And then if you are already in the EU, but you must not be from the EU, but you're already living in the EU, you can also apply through this website. I'm going to be dropping a website on my description box. You can also apply through this website to get a job. Then your processes will begin from wherever country that you are in. But if you're outside already, your work permit processes will begin from your home country. Okay, so it might interest you to know, like I was saying, that when you're done getting a job, getting your documents, processing your work permit, now you move to the European Union region. It might be any of the countries you get a job in. Okay, now when you get there, it's very important for you to know that your work permit can lead to permanent residency, and your permanent residency can actually lead you to getting your citizenship. Okay, so it all depends on how many years any of the countries has stipulated. For example, Germany, for example, Switzerland, for example, Denmark. Any of these countries you find a job, they might say, for example, after 2 years you get your permanent residency, and then after 5 years or after 10 years or after 15 years, whatever, you can get your citizenship. It all depends on the countries, but however it is, whatever country it is, your work permit derived or gotten from your home country that led you to that country, the European Union country, can lead to permanent residency and then can lead to subsequently to citizenship. Okay, so these are some of the benefits of applying for a job and getting a job, getting your work permit, and then you be able to achieve all of these things I just mentioned. It's all you need to do now. For now, we will let me now move forward into explaining how you can begin to apply for jobs. Now, like I said, I'm going to be putting in my description box below a link where you need to click on, and then what you need to do here. This is from the government of the European Union. Okay, so it's not my website, it's from the government. It's from the, how will I put it now, it's a legal and it's the official website where everyone can go there. Everyone apart except the European Union, people from the European Union, everyone that is not from the European Union can go there, apply for jobs, and expect to be employed at some point. So you don't have to give up during the process. Some might reject you, some would accept you. No matter how long, I know you can get something out of it. So all you need to do is click on the website. You have to create an account. Now I'm explaining how you begin your job search. You create an account. After creating an account, you upload your CV. Now on this website, you can scout for employers. You can scout for jobs by yourself, apply for as many jobs as you like by yourself, and then employers as well can also look for you, can also go around looking for employees. Okay, so either way you can get a job, whether an employer contacts you or you contact various employers or apply to any of the jobs posted by any employer. Either way, you are good to go. Okay, so don't forget what I said. You create an account. When you create an account, upload your document, which is your CV, and after that you can begin to scout for jobs, as many jobs as you want. Now remember to paint a picture of yourself in the best way possible. In any of the columns you are required to talk about yourself a little bit. Make sure you do it, and you do it very well. All right, make sure your CV is up to date. Make sure your CV is on point. Make sure everything that has to do with you, in terms of applying, your CV, everything is absolutely first class. Okay, this is how you can get attention easily from employers, and this is how easily you will be able to get an employer attracted to you. Okay, so I hope I've said everything necessary. Remember, I said I'm going to recapitulate. No language is required, no language requirements. You can have experiences plus your certification, you're good to go. You can have just only your qualification, even without experience, you're good to go. You can have as low as the vocational certification up until the PhD level. You can have, then this process will also, after getting a job, getting your work permit, you're good to go to move to the European Union region. And after that, subsequently, your work permit can lead to permanent residency, and your permanent residency can lead to citizenship. Isn't this just amazing? This is so nice. This is beautiful. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you have any questions for me, you can put it down in the comment section below. I would definitely be there to respond to you. So please check my description box below for the link and begin now. Do not think it's not possible. Everything is possible in life. It might only be difficult. Difficulty is not a problem. Achieving things is possible by trying multiple times. Okay, so don't give up in any situation. Don't think it's an impossible way to get a job. It is a very much, everything in life, like I said, is possible. You can only face difficulty, but to tell me nothing is possible in life, everything is possible. Difficulty for sure, but possibility is possible in any way, in any form. Okay, so don't give up. Begin your application today, and I wish you all the best. Thank you again. Have an amazing day, everybody. Bye.